Students, can we request you pin drop silence as we begin our session? Students there, may I request you to kindly keep silence? Thank you.
If you believe something needs to exist, if it's something you want to use yourself, don't let anyone ever stop you from doing it.
Distinguished guests on the dais, respected faculty of Amity School of Engineering and Technology, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all today. I, Siddhant Watts, student of BTech Computer Science and Engineering,
And I, Anya Joshi, student of BTech ECE,
welcome you to the Internship Fair 2023. The theme for this session is Industry Internship, Experience Real-World Learning and Empower Your Future. To make this morning a blessed one, we invoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. For seeking the choicest blessings for the same, I invite all the senior dignitaries on the dais to please come forward to kindle the lamp.
I request head of the department, please.
शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ मुनियों ने समझी है गुणियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी मुनियों ने समझी है गुणियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी हम भी तो समझे हम भी तो जाने विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ
Following Amity tradition, we would now welcome our coveted guests with saplings. Sapling symbolizes new beginning, life, and growth. It will remind you of our association for times to come. I request Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to welcome the guests. Mr. Anil Srivastava, President, Open Health Systems Laboratory. Mr. Kishore Narang, Founder, Mentor, Principal Design Strategist and Architect and Director, Narnex Technolab. Dr. Pramod Kumar, Vice President, Tech Mahindra. Mr. Vinay Kaushik, CHRO, Newburgh Engineering Limited. Mr. Balbir Singh, Director, Bamra Construction Private Limited. Mr. Furqan Ali, Assistant General Manager HR, Ultratech Cement Limited. Ms. Samta Sharma, Mentor and Technical Advisor, OHSL AVP Technology. Mr. Harsh Jain, Head Talent Acquisition India and APAC Epic Software. Mr. Prafulla Sarod, CTO Elcom Innovation.
Now, without further ado, I request Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to please give the welcome address.
Thank you, Anya and Siddhant. Dear industry leaders, my colleagues, Dr. Madhuri Iskopa on the dais, head of the departments, faculty member, and dear students. On behalf of our Honorable Founder President, sir, on behalf of our Chancellor, sir, Vice Chancellor, Madam, we would like to welcome our guests this morning with huge round of applause, please. And we are thankful to them because they have spared their valuable time and decided to be among us. Mr. Anil, he has joined from USA. Thank you, Mr. Anil. Thank you for joining. I appreciate the time that you had there, and then joining at that time is very, very crucial for us. Thank you very much, and you are welcome to Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida. We'd like to welcome Mr. Kishore Narang. He will be joining us shortly. Dr. Pramod Kumar, our own Dr. Pramod Kumar, who is Senior Vice President of Tech Mahindra. With huge round of applause, please. Let us welcome him. All names we have to welcome with huge round of applause, please. Mr. Vinay Kaushik, CHRO, Newburgh Engineering Limited. He will be joining us soon. And Mr. Balveer Singh Ji, Director of Amra Construction, with huge round of applause. He is here with us. Mr. Furqan Ali, AGM HR, Ultratech Cement. He will be joining us shortly. Mr. Prafulla, CTO of Elcom Technology, from huge round of applause, please. I'd like to welcome Mr. Harsh Jain, Head Talent and Acquisition India, ABX Software, with huge round of applause, please. Thank you very much for joining us. Mr. Ashish, who will be joining us soon. So, these are the industry leaders, those who have joined us for our inaugural session for the internship program, internship fair. And their students, as you know that, as per the curriculum, you have to proceed for 6 to 8 weeks internship after your 6th semester. And as a customary that we are inviting our many industry professionals, industry leaders, to choose you, to select you from the best talents that we have in front of us. And just for the information of our guests this morning, it's a legacy of Amity is we have 12 universities across the country and 17 campuses outside India. And 200,000 students are studying at a time. And that in Amity School of Engineering and Technology, we are offering 7 departments, 7 branches of the program, including the computer science and engineering, the information technology, the artificial intelligence, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, artificial intelligence, electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics engineering. And there are various number of programs that we are offering, the interdisciplinary programs, the transdisciplinary programs. And just for the information of the industry guests this morning, we are very dynamic in our curriculum. We are regularly updating our curriculum as per the industry need. And we involve the industry in a huge way in our all activities, academic activities, in our committees who looks after the curriculum. We have the fair representation of the industry, where we used to ask them what all the recent trends are going on right now in industries. That's why we have done, before any other universities, we have done, once we came to know that the industry 5.0 is already being in the market, so we have immediately included all the aspects, the technologies of the industry 5.0 in our curriculum. And the same way, we have offered a lot of specializations to our students. Specialization in various disrupting technologies, specialization in artificial intelligence, specialization in blockchain technology, specialization in even in civil engineering, in smart cities, specialization in computational engineering, specialization in robotics, mechatronics, so that we want the technology, wherever it is being disrupting, whatever areas it is disrupting, should be included to our curriculum. And that, in that pursuit, we always invite our industry leaders in our many forums. And now this internship fair is where the industry professionals and the students are in the same platform. And dear students, in front of you right now, the leaders, those who are going to deal with you, who are going to take you after doing this professional course. And they are here, they are best people to tell you what all the skills are required, what all the upskilling need to be done. You know that in the class, first semester, second semester, first year, second year, these are the foundation classes where you used to learn the technical knowledge, the behavioral knowledge, the ethical knowledge. And when you go to the industry, and that will be the experiential knowledge. When you are working, when you are realizing what you have learned in the classroom, and when you understood how much you are able to digest what you have learned during your that much course of studies. So that way, this experiential learning will be unique. And later on, when you go for the after the 7th semester, our placement drive will start. And during that placement drive, this particular activity, this internship is hugely going to help you out, where you are learning many other skills. Skills of making the connects, skills making of your expanding your horizon, skills of making your networks, and your communication. You're dealing with the people. So these type of skills that are very much required, you are going to learn during the internships, during the placements. So, without taking much time, now the industry leaders are in front of you, and their industry leaders, the people, those who are going to be your workforce in the future, are in front of you. So with this, I once again welcome all of you to this MIT School of Engineering Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Can we now please have Dr. Madhuri Kumari, Deputy Director, Placement and Industry Relations, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to introduce us to the event.
Thank you. And a very energetic morning to each one of you. Before I begin and introduce you to Internship Fair 2023, may I request the permission of our head of the institution Professor Dr. Manoj Pandey, sir, to declare this 4 days of internship fair, which is a beginning of our journey, as open. So with your permission.
I declare this open.
Thank you, sir.
Why it is, in fact, declared as open is, it's not for 7 days only. It will stretch further. It's going to be a month long. It's not that all 7 days only. So that's why this is an initiative that going to start from today and going to be extended further. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So the excitement begins. I have been getting so many calls and mails asking what is the list of the companies coming in here. Dear students, a great morning to each one of you. I thought it is better to keep the energy flowing in and let the secret unveil as we go day after day. So every session is going to be full of information and full of opportunities. So I am here, Dr. Madhuri. I am the Deputy Director of Placement and Industry Relations on behalf of Corporate Resource Center and my entire team. I extend my warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you for joining this, and I would quickly take you through the introduction of this internship fair. So dear students, why internship and what it is all about? What did we do for internship? What are we going to do for internship 2023 with a setting tone of what we did in internship 2022 and what is your action that we are looking for? So if you have not registered for internship fair, my dear students, each one of you need to register for it and be sure that you are seeking campus internship cum placement drive. So it is going to extend. If you are seeking our assistance, we understand that you are also seeking our assistance for further placement. So kindly register yourself. So why summer internship? I think every one of you have a strong understanding of why we do this. As Sir said already, experiential learning is part of the curriculum of Amity School of Engineering and Technology. So it gives you a platform to experience the professional working environment. You build your resume with hard and soft skills that you learn during the internship. You make several industry contacts, improve on the networking aspect. And all of you understand, if you are good at it, if you have done great during internship, you become the potential candidate for new hire. So there is no doubt the importance of summer internship. Now, what are you going to do during summer internship? It is an attempt to bridge the gap between professional world and the academic learning that we do at our institution. So industry internship is basically you will experience the real world learning and empower your future. It is, as again mentioned by Dr. Pandey, that it is going to be of 6 weeks and it is done during your summer internship, mandatory for each one of you to go through the internship. Now looking at what we did during 2022 and how you have to be on it in 2023. So this is for the 2023 passing out batch who did internship in 2022. 1,000 plus students underwent this internship. 300 plus students had done their internship with stipend. Highest domestic stipend was rupees 1 lakh in media.net. Highest international stipend was rupees 82,770 Lexus Inc. And the average stipend that students earned was around rupees 15,000. The prominent recruiters, this is the list of what we had last time and they are still with us even this time, but the list is increasing and it will increase based on what you are looking for. Okay, so it will depend, the list is going to be rolling as and when we receive your registration and your requirement. So your action. This is the last but most important. Mark your attendance for all the sessions. Participation is mandatory whenever you are eligible for that particular session. Once you have been selected in campus internship, it is mandatory for you to join the same. We have the leaders here and they would actually back me up saying that once we have spent time with you, selecting you, we don't want to you to be backing out, because that's you and us together that we have agreed to get into the internship. So if you have got it, please ensure that you are joining it. If you have your own arrangement, kindly inform us and your department. Keep us informed. Us, it's very important. CRC should know that you are making your own arrangement, and fill in that through the internship registration form, which you have available on the notice board of CRC. So that is from our side. The stakeholders, you should know who is going to be with you during your journey of internship. CRC, head of the department, the program leader, and the faculty guide. Industry guide gets attached as soon as you get into the industry. The CRC team out here, I have great honor and pride in introducing to you the entire team out here. Maybe most of you must be knowing. Myself and then my senior colleague, Ms. Gopa Das Gupta. Then we have Mr. Alok, who is standing amongst you. Then we have Ms. Priyanka. And then we have Ms. Anju. So my dear students, I thought I should just talk it out to you, the new skill demands that we are receiving during the placement for past 2 years and this year as well, so that you educate yourself and align your internship accordingly. So here you go, new skill sets for circuit branches, data science, AI, ML, full stack developer, UX design, blockchain, cyber security, cloud computing, IoT, EV, drone, GIS technology. For mechanical, basics of manufacturing industry, robotics, software like AutoCAD, Revit, BIM, ANSYS, CAD/CAM, MATLAB, SolidWorks, Fusion, Python scripting, automation in the industry, solar energy, and electrical vehicle. New skill set demands for civil engineering. We have Revit and BIM, quantity surveying, contract management, tender management, IoT in construction, drone basics in surveying. So this is just to bring to you that this could serve as a checklist for you of where you want to be tomorrow. And depending on that, you can select what is the internship you want to do in. Select, so that brings in more focus to your preparedness for the resume. So with that note, enjoy and participate to the fullest. And let this be as exciting as you are feeling it right now. With that, thank you once again for joining us in this internship fair. I express my thanks to all the head of the department for giving the full support, and thank you, and stay updated.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to welcome Mr. Vinay Kaushik, CHRO, Newburgh Engineering Limited.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce our internship souvenir release. This special keepsake is more than just a physical item. It's a way to commemorate a moment in time that we will cherish forever. Our souvenir features the emblem of FAIR, representing the spirit of collaboration, innovation, and excellence that we strive for in our industry. The souvenir is a reminder of the hard work and the dedication of all the young professionals who are participating in the fair and all the opportunities that lie ahead. I kindly request the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward for the release of our internship fair souvenir.
Mr. Anil Srivastava is president at Open Health Systems Laboratory located in Rockville, USA. In the past, he has worked as International Program Coordinator with NCI Center for Biomedical Informatics and Information Technology and served as Senior Advisor for Life Sciences with Internet2 and Advisor to India's National Knowledge Commission. He currently serves as Advisor Biomedical Informatics for Indian National Cancer Institute of the All India Institute for Medical Sciences, New Delhi, and visiting faculty and consultant on information technology for Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, India. As part of the collaboration between OHSL and Tata Memorial Hospital, he advised on international procurement of the proton therapy facility and planning for the Center of Excellence and Research for Carbon Ion Therapy. He has several publications and research papers to his credit and has been speaker at professional conferences. Biomedical informatics and establishing international collaboration in cancer research and treatment are his special field of interest and expertise. Now I would like sir to please come and address the audience.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to be here. I'm sorry I'm not physically there. I wish I was, but I'm at a distance of 12 and a half hours away. But my team has been very interested and very happy with the work that they've done with the interns last year. And we are looking forward to working with the interns this year, 2023. As it has been mentioned, OHSL is working at the cutting edge of computational and biomedical sciences. And our interest is seeing how we can push the envelope. And we look at internship as a very important component of our development because we believe the interns bring fresh approaches and new thinking. So we're looking for people who are good learners and apply learning to the assignment that they have. And we have a tendency to throw you into the deep end of the pool to be able to learn to swim. But at the same time, we are working with some of the world's leading experts in those fields. So you get to work as a collegial person with them. It's not because you're intern and they are senior, but basically you're colleagues with them. So we're looking forward to it. And I think there is not enough time. I had put some slides together, which I'll send it over to Dr. Kumari, and which she can share with you. But more than that, I think my colleague Samta, who should have been there, probably she's stuck in traffic, but she will be joining you all. And I think on Thursday we will do a session on our requirement of internship, and we'll definitely like to meet and speak to people who are interested. And I will encourage you greatly to send us your resumes beforehand so that we can work with it. Our approach to internship is not getting people to come and do what we are doing, but it is basically we design an assignment around the intern and the career interest they might have. And so we see it as more as a career development possibility than just doing an assignment for the summer. And this is our internship program is a global program. We have people from here in America and elsewhere in other countries who are working as interns on some of the research projects. So we welcome you to join us, and let's explore what we can do together. I would only say that last year I think we had 5 of your seniors who had done internship with us. And we were very, very happy at the quality of their work, the learning on the job, applying it to the assignment, and and I hope they equally benefited from it as we did working with them. So much so that my colleague Samta Sharma has decided to step down from other responsibility in engineering and technology management to basically focus our attention on internship and internship development. So you will have somebody who's totally focused on helping you achieve the purpose of your summer that you spend with us. So with that, I'll say thank you for the opportunity, and I'll listen to the rest of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are delighted to have with us Mr. Kishore Narang, Mentor and Director, Nanix Technolab, and we would like to take this opportunity to introduce Sir to this august gathering. Sir is a mentor, design strategist and architect, and technology advisor with organizations of national and international repute in fields of electrical, electronics, semiconductor, ICT, and sustainability. Mr. Narang has over 45 years of professional experience in education, research. Yes. Yes, sir. Please.
I think I'll use that 1 or 2 minutes more to talk with you guys rather than, my introduction. I'm a very, my profile is very public. You can Google me. You'll find all the details, LinkedIn or wherever, what all I've done. So, so I think let's start with one thing. What are we here as engineers, trying to become good engineers or anything else? I can't hear. Are we engineers? And what is an engineer? You know what? Engineer is not simply you can say, term which qualifies us or is our qualification, but it basically has a very comprehensive nuance behind it. You also use engineer to what? I can engineer this thing into like this. People who can create, we are the creators of all that you see around us, whether civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, IT, whatever you may talk about. We are the creators of technology, leveraging technology. We use the science, the fundamental science, and we go into technology. What is technology? Technology is leveraging the basic sciences. Okay, so foundation is science, mathematics, physics, bio, chemistry, what all you studied. And then you then further try to, so there are multiple disciplines you can go. You go into engineering where you want to now practice the art of converting the fundamental knowledge of the sciences into technology, developing something, engineering something, whether it's a building, whether it's a road, it's all these microphones you see, or this all AV system or whatever. You have seen everything. I don't need to get into all that. So we are the people who are responsible for the creativity in really engineering marvels that you see, whether you see spacecraft, whether you see aeroplanes, whether you see cars, EVs, whatever, railways. We are the people. We belong to that community. Do you take pride in it? I don't see the pride. No, I can't hear the pride. Okay. If you are really proud to be a part of this community, what are you looking for? Creating something or just getting a good job and getting well paid? Are you sure? Look into yourself and then don't answer me now. Look into yourself and see what you are looking for. Are you looking for a good job and well paid, cushy job? Okay. Well, no harm in that. But what is your prime motivation? Prime motivation is to do something good. Do you know one thing? I don't know, you might have read some in the social media sometime or the other, that engineers are the only breed who only give they are totally positive. We only have contributed to the world, to the society. We never exploit the misery of the human race. Like, sorry to say, but I'm not trying to bias, but like doctors, whenever you are sick, you end up paying lakhs and lakhs of rupees to them. Okay, lawyers, they exploit your problem in whatever. Okay, and there are so many. I'll not go into that, but we are the only people who basically do not exploit anybody's weakness. We actually contribute to with the positivity that we bring into the society. Are we ready for that? Are you ready to embark on the journey of becoming a successful engineer and a successful contributor to the society? Okay. Now, how do we go about that? Engineers are here to solve the problems. Am I right? How do we solve the problem? Do we know the problems that we are facing today as a society? Any idea? Do we know the problems? Which is the topmost problem that you hear everywhere we talk about? One, Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. Energy. Okay. Any other problem that you see the society is facing at large? We are talking society, global problem, society problem. Yeah, please. Absolutely. Any other? Okay. These are smaller problems, but very important. Okay. So, yeah, please go ahead. Global warming, climate change, energy, all these. So, yeah, please. Absolutely. So, yeah. Okay. Any other thoughts? Come up. Feel free. Yes. Okay. Pardon? Okay. Absolutely. No, it's a very serious problem, by the way. Okay. Any other? So these are the kind of some of the problem, and we can have a longer session sometime later where we can discuss and how we as engineers can help solve these problems. And by the way, where there's a problem, there's a solution. And we are the engineers. We are the people who are responsible to finding the most optimized solution for these. But how do we do that? Simply by getting into a good university, good college, getting a stamp. I'm a BTech in XYZ and master's in this or PhD in this. Does that make us capable of doing this? No, it does not. Unfortunately, our education system in last century, all over, has become what? Qualification oriented, not knowledge oriented. We are the country, we are the nation who was known as a knowledge economy, knowledge society of the world. We are the Vishwa Gurus. You know, the knowledge that Indian the Vedas and all those Upanishads we have, if you have heard, we were the world gurus. And where we are today, we are just running after getting a good job in an MNC, and that's it. That's our goal, get well paid for. And after that, what? After 1 year, I should be able to book a car. After second year, maybe after 2 years in the job, I should be able to book a flat. Third year, should be able to get married to a girl or a boy with a similar profile working in MNC of this kind. Is this our aspiration? No harm in this also being one of the aspirations. But if this is your first aspiration, let me guarantee you, you are going to be a mental wreck by the time you reach 40. You know, midlife crisis today we are facing, the lifestyle problem that today's all the MNC top bosses are facing. You know why? Because they burn out in this thing, and then they go down. And by the time you reach middle age, if you're in a hurry to rise, by that time, you are absolutely constrained. You cannot afford to reboot your career. Why? Simply because of one reason. That you are not financially, you're stuck. Your commitment, गाड़ी का installment जा रहा है, flat का, villa का installment जा रहा है. Okay, बच्चों का school fee जा रहा है, public school, and all those kind of expenses. You cannot reboot even if you want to. So, what is the right way? Go slow, set a good foundation first 5 years. And then, by the time you also learn and understand yourself and the industry and the environment, that what will give you the real best gratification for long term, not the short term. And where you can get best of all the worlds. You want money? No harm. It's not a crime to aspire for money. I'm not saying luxury. I like my luxuries, but I have worked hard for it. Okay. Having a luxurious life is not a crime, but where is the foundation? Foundation is solid. Will it continue to give you the luxuries way beyond without ending into a mental health or physical health problem? Then it is worth it. And how do you do that? You build your competence. And how do you build your competence? You build your competence with the theoretical learning that you get in your colleges, wherever you're studying, and then ruggedizing it, rounding it off with a field experience in the industry, in the corporates, wherever you want to go, whichever domain. I'll not talk about domain and anything right now. Whichever. So real engineer is a blend of theory and practical. Okay, only theory can make you a good researcher, but will not make you a good engineer, let me tell you. A good engineer will need a whole lot of critical combination of theory and practical, give and take, dovetailing each other. You know what? I did my engineering in 77. I was taught how to design amplifiers and oscillators. I'm an electronics engineer, by the way. I was taught how to design vacuum tube based amplifiers and oscillators. Do you know? Must have heard of those vacuum tubes at least. Even if you don't know how they work, doesn't matter. Today, I'm designing all the those heterogeneous multi-core SoC based for the NVIDIAs and all these people, Xilinx and Intel's make. Based on that, aerospace and defense systems I'm designing. I design the end-to-end system. How do I do this? I've continued studying, learning from that vacuum tube era to the latest. So if you want to be in technology, one thing you need to remember, you will have to continuously study. Simply by downloading a few codes from Stack Overflow and GitHub and all that and rigging up something will not lead you anywhere. That's not the kind of engineers that the world needs, or even if it may need, you will be at the lowest profile, bottom of the pyramid in the technology. Choice is yours. You want to round off, balance this thing, technology, competence by way of theory and practical, and that's where you choose what kind of experience you want. All those skills that you're shown. These are some small skill sets. This is not what makes you a good engineer. Let me be candid, or sorry to say that. What is a good engineer? It's a foundation. How do you design a system? How do you create a system? How do you test a system? Okay, how do you we are talking about make in India for the world. Am I right? How do we make it India in world? We do not have people who can do system design. Somebody can do this small part of this thing. Somebody can do this small part of this hardware, software, communication stack, this part, that part. Where are the complete system design people? That's where you need comprehensive engineering skills and temperament and attitude. That is the kind of skills we need if you want to create products. Everybody says, here are the Apple, Samsung from India. Why can't we have? You remember Amar Bose? Bose sound system you have heard? It's called the Apple of the audio. Okay, and rightfully so. He was an Indian engineer. He was an engineer who made sure that, who leveraged his learnings into a very sound business today. But before that, there was a lot of hard work. Okay, understanding, going deep into the field of audio, understanding that and doing something which none of the global engineers or researchers could find. He did that. He brought those kind of audio, designing audio systems in a way that nobody could do it at that time. Now people have, there are a lot of people who can do JBLs and Harman Kardon and so many other people you can see. But he was the first, he was the pioneer. Why can't we have more of Amar Bose from India? We can have. The only thing missing is understanding the temperament that I can do that also. So please do not limit yourself to IT, software, IoT. These are small skill sets to do a system. They're fine. They're small skill sets. But what do you want to do after learning all these? What kind of problems you want to solve? Whether you want to leverage in solving climate problems or the chip problem or making India self-reliant that we are talking. That is where you need to understand, identify where you want to go. So choose your internship very carefully. Last thing that I like to say, I as a design house, I run a small independent design house. But I mentor a lot of startups also and also do a lot of advisory to a lot of companies, monitor their R&Ds. So I have requirements of interns, not within my own lab, but also with the organization that I mentor, the startup that one startup is in complete 5G, 6G, metaverse kind of platforms. Another is in electric vehicles. Another is in biomedical. And there are a couple of other companies who are working in hardcore, like energy meter design, manufacturing, and all that in multiple domains. The point is, this 6 to 8 weeks, what will you do in that? What I have seen, 6 to 8 weeks, people do not take seriously. But why all colleges have still a 6 to 8 week internship? You know why? Why it is also crucial? It is crucial for you to get a hang of it, what this is all about, get a flavor of. What difference is in what you studied in the college and the way it works in the field, whether it's a IT company or it's a design house or it's a manufacturing company, wherever you want to go. So that is the difference you see. But the real thing, I'm always, I prefer more of a long-term internships. 1 semester, 2 semester, come, prove yourself, enjoy yourself. If you're good, if you want, you can be absorbed in the organization. So I'm mainly looking for long-term internships, but I'll be happy to have a few of you for the short term also. But anybody interested in any guidance on career in technology, you are always welcome to call back on me. I'll stop at that and happy to have a longer session sometime in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are also fortunate to have with us Dr. Pramod Kumar, Mr. Kumar has a total of 27 years of IT experience and is the Group Delivery Head, Vice President for Government and PSU Business Unit, looking after E2E delivery of complex government accounts like Defense, Indian Ports, Electricity Boards, Municipal Corporations of Delhi, Delhi Police, Himachal Police, etc. Mr. Kumar is an M.Tech in Software Systems from Birla Institute of Technology and Science and is a graduate in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Manipal Institute of Technology. Sir is also MBA by qualification and completed his PhD in IT Strategy, Computer Science from University of Rajasthan. Over to you, sir.
मेरे बोलने के लिए good morning to all of you. Thank you, Pandey sir, first of all, giving this opportunity. Pandey sir, हमारे गुरु हैं, no? I've got my PhD under his guidance and leadership. So, respected dignitaries sitting on the dais and my dear students, I've been given 5-7 minutes. जो चीट आया था ना पर्ची 5-7 minutes लिखा हुआ था. I'll give you tips. See, you have been studying all throughout the years. And why internship is so important? Because there is huge gap. आपने जो education में पढ़ा होगा, going to the industry, there is huge gap. So how we can make it an impact in say 6 to 8 weeks? 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 6 months also. So first of all, my request, suggestions to you, once you get into the industry, try to focus on core technology. Core technology, now you might have read the list of core technology. For example, I'm coming from a computer science background. I will talk about the electronics and computer science background. What all technology more important? Where as a tier 1 organization, as a multinational company, we are paying 4 to 5 times higher salary. जैसे मनोज सर ने बताया भी आपको, artificial intelligence, data science, metaverse, blockchain, cloud, IoT, cyber security. Go through that list and focus on that. Let me tell you one practical example. I have to deliver one project for oil and gas company. It's from Mumbai based. And we are looking for the data scientist. Honestly with you, for 3 years experience engineers, we are paying 30 lakh rupees. Average में इतनी salary नहीं देते, right? Where there is huge scarcity, huge demand and gap. So go to the industry, try to become a differentiator. Don't become part of the crowd. कुछ अलग करके आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा, राइट? क्योंकि आपको टाइम बहुत कम है, आपको 6 से 8 वीक का टाइम मिलेगा, राइट? उतने टाइम में आपको कुछ डिफरेंट करके दिखाना है. डिफरेंट एग्जांपल आप देखिए, दैट इज हाउ यू कैन सर्वाइव, यू कैन ग्रो. प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल आप देखिए, मैं बहुत बार एग्जांपल देता हूं. सीके बिरला का अपने एम्बेसडर कार थी, राइट? पहले एक नो स्टेटस सिंबल हुआ करता था. आज के डेट में इट्स नो वेयर, राइट? बिकॉज दे डिड नॉट इनोवेट. हमारी अपनी गाड़ी देख लिया, महिंद्रा का XUV 700 साल भर पहले ब्लॉक किया हुआ, बिकॉज दे हैव इनोवेटेड दैट. So I just give one example. So you have to innovate. You have to become a differentiator. Second point. Third point, focus on core technology. मैं दोबारा रिपीट करता हूँ, अब दोबारा आप जाएं गूगल पर सर्च करें. These are the area, for example, artificial intelligence, data science, blockchain, metaverse, cloud, cyber security, sensors. आप इसमें जरूर जाएं. The future उसमें ही आपका. Third, very important point, build good relationship. मैं तो जैसे for example मैं वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हूँ, तो आप कोशिश करें हमसे दोस्ती हो, राइट? कि आगे भी आपको काम आए. Whether you are going a job, अगली बार आपको जॉब लेना है या मान लीजिए to set up your own company, your own startup, it will always work. और कहते हैं भाई प्राइवेट कंपनी में ग्रो करने के लिए केवल आपकी मेहनत काम नहीं आती है. आप टेक्नोलॉजी सीख रहे हैं, मेहनत भी करें. You have to build relationship also. आपकी नेटवर्किंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है. Whether you are in a job, whether you are in a business, networking is very, very important role to play. Third thing I would say, as you know, 3 tenets we follow in the Mahindra Group. See now, drive the positive change. आप ऐसा कुछ काम करें, it makes an impact to the society. So drive a positive change. Second thing, what is alternative thinking? थोड़ा दूसरे से अलग आप सोच करके चलें, right? In the world, then you will grow, right? Otherwise you become part of the crowd. Third one, accepting no limits. वो जैसे अदानी से पूछा ना, सर आप इतने बड़े आदमी हो गए, वर्ल्ड के आपने 5वें 6ठे नंबर पर, आप क्या करते हैं? वो क्या कहता, जवाब था मेहनत मेहनत मेहनत. So that is a core strength. हमारे नारायण मूर्ति जी कहते हैं 1% is your inspiration. 1% आप सपने देखिए, but 99% your precipitation. That is how we'll grow. Again मैं repeat करता हूँ, when you go to industry, first you focus on core technology, build the relationship with all the managers, bosses. Third part, do the innovation, do something different. Fourth thing, आपकी मेहनत वही काम आएगी, आगे कहीं भी जाएं, चाहे बिजनेस में जाएं या जॉब में करें, that is more important. Fourth, I would say keep innovating. लोग कहते हैं कि नहीं, suppose someone was asking me, one friend, यार तो chat GPT आ गया, Dr. Pramod, मतलब many people will lose the job. Well, yes, people will lose the job. किसकी जॉब जाएगी? जो नहीं सीखेंगे. So you have to learn, relearn. और जो सीखेंगे उनकी तनख्वाह कितनी मिलेगी? 10 गुना मिलेगी. So see the difference. चैट जीपीटी के आने के चलते पीपल आर आस्किंग मी, बहुत लोगों की जॉब तो नहीं चाहिए, आपको कोड लिखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन भी वही करेगा, एनालिसिस भी वही करेगा. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, हमें सीखना पड़ेगा. वी हैव टू कीप लर्निंग, अनलर्निंग, रीलर्निंग, अपस्किलिंग. देन लेट मी टेल यू, यू विल बी द सीईओ एंड सीएक्सओ ऑन द कंपनी. So these are the 4 fundamentals, 5 fundamentals. Keep in your mind when you go to industry. Okay, thank you so much.
Now, we'd like to welcome Mr. Ashish Aaron. Sir is the co-founder of Cognitenser, and he has joined with us online.
Before we go to Mr. Ashish, we have few of our industry leaders leaving for meeting. So we would take this honor to convey our token of appreciation and acknowledgement to them before they leave. We are so thankful to you for sparing your time and being there with us on this internship fair inaugural session. And we look forward to get associated, and we are very hopeful that we will get opportunities and the interested student would vouch for the opportunities offered by them. So with that note, first may I request so Dr. Pandey sir to kindly present a token of appreciation and acknowledgement to Mr. Narang. Ms. Popa, you may join.
Mr. Ashish has visited Amity now for the first time. So can you have a huge round of applause? And we're looking for some great collaboration with Nanex.
Dr. Pramod Kumar, Vice President, Tech Mahindra.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. Our next dignitary is Mr. Ashish Aaron. Sir is a serial entrepreneur and has founded Cognitenser, an enterprise software company, Index Drone, India's largest drone marketplace, Pixel Vision, a drone solution provider, Blitz Business, a leading podcast in business entrepreneurship. He was awarded with Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia and was recently made the Salzburg Global Fellow, among many other awards. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. I apologize I couldn't join earlier. I was supposed to be in person, but last minute meeting came. But it's good to be connected with everyone. I think what I will say about internship, it's extremely important. At least in my career, it has helped me a lot, because before doing any internship when I was studying, it was not clear to me what I really wanted to do. So internship was a way for me to understand and try the different industries. So I think this is how you should look internships to explore yourself better and better understand. To share an example, I always wanted to do PhD and not be an entrepreneur, right? So I tried out my hands in research first and realized it's not my cup of tea, right? So I think it's a great opportunity and a learning curve for all of you to try your hands in internship in different fields if possible, right? I mean, there were many great guests before me who mentioned extremely good points, right? So idea is, as an intern, you should try different industries. And one of my core feeling is, sure, there are many segments now, AI, machine learning, etc., which are there, it generates a lot of job, etc., etc. But you should build your expertise in what you enjoy, because if you're trying to build something just for the sake, if the market is growing, you never know when the wave is off, right? You will always be catching waves and not riding the waves. That's what I always say. So that can only come from if you're truly passionate about coding or anything in particular, right? So it's always fun to ride wave than always catching these new trends, right? So you should build your expertise and focus your energy in technologies which you understand and truly enjoy. And there's plenty of jobs in the market. I mean, sure, there has been a lot of layoffs recently. I mean, that's part of, it's more of an industry problem than job market problem. But the idea is, as an individual, the future is bright, the industry is bright, India is a bright spot. It's the only economy in the country worldwide which will grow at 7 to 8%, right? So a lot of opportunities, a lot of exciting time, a lot of new technology which is coming in. And one final statement I'll say, focus on things which matters to you, where you can spend a lot of next 10-20 years building your career in, right? And always, there will always be pivots in your career. There will be new things which you will be learning, etc. But idea is, as much as my experience can say, is, I have always done things which I've enjoyed most and I have sustained in it. And that should be one of the strategies, if not among many other things. With that, I just like to say thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ashish, for taking out your time. I understand you could not join us, though we would have loved to have you in our campus. And we look forward to hear from you for the various internship opportunities that our students have been given in past as well. So look forward to hear from you. Ms. Sanju will be coordinating. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Our next dignitary is Mr. Vinay Kaushik. Sir is CHRO at Newburgh Engineering and is a seasoned HR professional with over 3 decades of professional experience in world's large and reputed MNCs. Earlier, he was associated with Samsung Engineering India as Vice President HR for more than 10 years and with Technip India as Group Leader HR for 17 years. We would like sir to come up on the podium and please grace the gathering.
Oh, yeah, still good morning. Very good morning to all of you. इंजीनियर वाली आवाज तो नहीं थी, कर चलो. Let's continue once more. Yeah, very good morning. Good couple of months back, I remember that incident. Dr. Madhuri and Alok visited my office and discussed about this event and requested for few interns. And let me tell you very honestly, before she completed the statement, I said we would love to host few of you. Absolutely fine. No issue at all. Engineering profession and engineer, honestly, very close to my heart, because I was personally aspiring to become an engineer in early 80s when I passed out 12th, but could not. Then I pursued commerce and management. And let me tell you, since 87, I am working with beautiful minds, engineers. All the engineering companies, the domain I have been working with, and you are fantastic. Very few common things, basically, because we are okay. But your time is very precious. I have to take care of that for sure. Recently, I was watching one web series. All of you must have watched that because that is for the students. And in that web series, the question is what to remember in life. And the boy said only two things. One, the day you were born. And what was the second? Any idea? The day you realize what is the purpose of why you are born. That is the purpose of life. I think you are engineer by choice. And I believe you continue to be an engineer. The only one good trait I want to share with you by practice, I have noticed very, very common among all the engineers, because only Friday I had a long discussion with my engineers who joined in August. It was half-yearly review, and I realized they are also the same. And for all the 3.5 decades I have been dealing with engineers, they all are same. Very specific, very to the point, and logical in their conversation. If by chance I'm traveling in an elevator in my office and some engineer is standing by, and I simply ask, "Or kya chal raha hai?" Believe me, each and every one will give the answer. For example, one answer, "Sir, 5750 इजिप्ट का एस्प्रिया जॉब है पेरोक्साइड वाला, उसमें कुछ क्लैशेज आ गए, उसके ऊपर कुछ काम चल रहा है." They will never say ठीक चल रहा है, सब ठीक है. They will never say that. They're so specific. I just wonder basically, their mind is so conditioned, so tuned basically, that specifics, logics, reasonings are so much in their blood. And that's, I think, engineering is all about. To me, when I talk to engineer, I get a lot of insights. Second, when Mr. Naran was discussing with you, I think some of my young friends said AI is some trouble for the future, right? Anvi is AI student. She guided me to reach here, and we spent 40 seconds about in the car, full of enthusiasm. And a couple of weeks back, I was reading the article. AI is not a threat. AI is not going to become a reason to lose the job. But the students and the engineers who will know AI, who will learn AI, they will become the reason for sure. So any tool, any technology which are coming, they are going to help us. The only need is to learn those new technologies. That's perhaps it will help us. One more thing about internship, very quick. Why internship is required? Besides, it is mandatory, part of curriculum, all those things are okay. That's fine. But in my opinion, simple thing is internship is providing you an opportunity to learn something new and a platform to showcase your talent. Even though it is 6 weeks, but for a smart boy or girl, even 6 weeks are more than enough to learn something new and showcase her or his talent. This is highly, highly important. We were discussing about basically about the networking. Thankfully, now we are, after a couple of years, again in an era when we are going to office, meeting the people, having interaction, and I hope it continues. Some cases are increasing unnecessarily. They are giving some botheration. Keep in mind, not for today, but after 10 years also, after 20 years also, and even you are on the verge of retirement, your network is your net worth. As many friends you have in your life, you are as much rich in your life. Your network is only going to help you. So when you are in office, you have that opportunity to learn and showcase your talent, and you never know when this opportunity and internship is converted into super employment. And no need to interview. maybe somebody will invite without interview also the offer. So that way it all goes. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best for your future career. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We would now like to introduce you to our next speaker, Mr. Balbir Singh. Sir is the director in Bumrah Constructions Private Limited. Bumrah Construction indulges in fabrication, installation, AG and UG, piping, rotary and static equipment, cross-country pipeline, fuel aviation for cargo, petrochemical plants, refinery, fertilizer plants, and nuclear power plants. I request, sir, to please come up on the podium and address the audience.
Okay, thank you. मंच पर उपस्थित सभी महान भावों, सभी प्रोफेसर और यहाँ मौजूद सभी स्टूडेंट को मेरा नमस्कार। आज आप लोगों के बीच आकर मुझे बीच मुझे बहुत बेहद खुशी हो रही है। ये मौका इसीलिए भी खास है कि आप लोग मुझे यहाँ बुलाकर सम्मानित किया। और अपनी ओर से कुछ बातें साझा करने का मौका दिया। मेरा जो प्रोफेशन है वो बता ही दिया, फैब्रिकेशन, इंस्टॉलेशंस, मैकेनिकल का जॉब है। और मैं बस बच्चों से इतना कहना चाहूँगा कि मेहनत से, लगन से, जी तोड़ मेहनत करो और जो कि हमेशा आप आगे तरक्की का रास्ता आपके लिए साफ हो जाए। 5 मंत्र मैं आपको बताता हूँ। पुश यूर सेल्फ आउट ऑफ कंफर्ट जोन, दूसरा बिलीव इन यूर सेल्फ, तीसरा कैच अप द अपॉर्चुनिटी, चौथा ह्यूमिलिटी और पांचवा पैशन। इन 5 मंत्रों अगर आप करोगे तो आप जीवन में हमेशा आगे बढ़ते रहोगे। और इसलिए स्टूडेंट का फर्ज, मैं स्टूडेंट को बस इतनी बात कहना चाहूंगा कि मेहनत इतनी खामोशी से करें, मेहनत इतनी खामोशी से करें कि सफलता शोर मचा दे। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. We also have with us Mr. Harsh Jain. Mr. Harsh Jain, Head Talent Acquisition, India and APAC Epic Software. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Sir to the audience. Sir is aligned with PMG team to understand what is the go-market strategy being adopted in various geos and segments. Mr. Jain has proven experience in identifying new business areas, developing go-market strategies, getting the required knowledge base within the company to build competency centers and aggressively going after opportunities. He is proactively engaged with the clients and identifying new business opportunities. Sir's specialties lie in retail and utilities, ITES and IT, BFSI, F&A for Europe and USA. Over to you, sir.
Hello, people. How are you? Am I audible on the left and on the right? Okay. So, yeah. Okay, time limit is 5 to 7. Okay, I'll wrap it up. Sure, don't worry. So, how are you doing, guys? Lot of downloads since morning. Yes or no? I don't want your hard disk to get crashed. Okay? So, just take it easy. So, I just wanted to ask you, when you think of a burger, what comes to your mind first? Burger? McDonald's? Is it? Hungry kya? Okay. And when you think of a pizza, what comes to your mind first? Domino's, that's it. When you think of a career opportunity, what comes to your mind first? I cannot hear that, sorry. So you're very specific about, your eating habits and all. So it's all about your career opportunity, isn't it? Internship within itself sounds so fascinating. Yes or no? Come on, tell me. And, you should have that curiosity. Do you understand the word curiosity? I'll give an example. Ms. Gopa Das Gupta, she invited me, and that was like 3-4 days or a week back. And, I was so curious about seeing the guest list of the people who was going to talk and, would address you guys. Quickly, I just went on to the LinkedIn and just tried to just send in the LinkedIn request to all of them to understand. I'm 47. I have that curiosity that, I really want to learn, be it any industry. Trust me. Likewise, when you are just, starting off your career, graduation, you are just graduating in a gradual manner. And when you are just taking up this internship as a step. So this is very important for you guys to understand. And you should have that curiosity to know. Very simple. A very simple example is, okay, everybody is well aware and have hands on to Chat GPT. Yes or no? All the people in the house agreed? Now, when you go to Chat GPT and just write in, will I get a job? A stupid question. What is the response? Just for instance, will I pass my exams? For example, will I get a job? So trust me, it's more of to the human interface, the kind of program which is more generic and behavioral stats, which has been put across into it. And somebody was talking about AI will taking the job. I'm sorry, it's definitely not holding an advocacy, but I just would like to let you know, you need to uphold in those niche skills in you. Nobody's going to take the job. Trust me. You need to empower yourself. Come on. That is very, very important. And when you have that, you self-program yourself in such a manner. And the good platform to this is you are transferring. It's a transferable skills from your theoretical being to the practical being. And this is very important because, it's all important that you take all the download. And when you take all the download, it's very important to practically implement it. And that's very important. That's how this internship program helps you from all the different genres. For example, everybody's enrolling in for the BTech course, right, guys? But you need to understand what exactly you are good at. And when you are trying to see what you are good at, that's how you just move in. It's not about that, you handpick in the opportunity. Okay, this is coming in my way. It is a brand. Let me just take that internship program. No, it's not. It has to be that, something which you're very strong at. And that's very important. And in each and every manner, everybody's doing an internship here. I'll give you a live example. Maybe you may have checked it, but you may not have noticed it. People who are organizing is on the right-hand side or at the backstage, preparing in this PPT and all. This what is this? This is all internal internship. Because, just to make this program happen, what is this called as? Event management, making anything and everything perfect, talking about the guest list and all. So just imagine you have a wider scope within the institute that you see in all these programs happening and all these things, people being called upon. So this is again a part of your internship because anything which is theoretical, which is giving a shape of a practical being is important. And other than this, the important aspect is consistency level. Do you understand what is consistency? A pilot flying a plane, वो बोलेगा नहीं आज मूड नहीं है चलो लैंड नहीं करते बोल सकता है वो? No, he cannot say that. Come on, right? Something which you're trying to start and you have to land in a right manner, and that's important. And that's how you can just move into your hard work and getting into a smart work with a practical result and the output. And that's what we are all working for, and that's important. So the best takeaway is that as Sir mentioned, your network is your net worth. There are a lot of alumni. College within itself is doing something really. Some profound work. And the best part is the combination of you being intellects and engineers, holding up your good communication skills, your presentable skills, along with your technical skills. And when both of them merge in together, that gets into the best of it. And very less college does that. It's not that I'm standing in Amity, I'm talking about. I've hired a lot of BTech engineers from this college. And, that's got a good combination of things. So this is very, very important for you to understand. And the good part here is, that, you collaborate in with your alumni, you just check in. Anything which you're not able to understand, what you do? You Google it. Yes or no? Be more active on LinkedIn. Trust me, it's like that. You just type in something, you get it. A lot of people are more curious about Chat GPT, AI and all. You check in. You check the profile of people, what all their skills are altogether. And that's how it helps in. Because Google gives you generic information. However, LinkedIn give you a profound information or a niche information, what exactly you're looking for. So utilize in your, net worth. That's important. All I would like to let you know is this is just a beginning of your career. Just ensure don't leave in and don't forget about your basics because basics are important. If you do not have your basics strong, you will try to, achieve things, but you might have the possibility of a little failure though. So this is important. Okay. Good luck. All the best. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insights. It was indeed a pleasure to have you here with us. We understand that you're required elsewhere. Hence, can we please have Professor Dr. Pandey and the senior Amity leadership team to present you with a memento as a token of our appreciation. We would now like to introduce you to our next guest, Mr. Prafulla Sarod. Sir is the founder and CTO of Elcom Innovations Private Limited. Mr. Sarod has more than 25 years of experience in design and development, electronics and telecom products. Sir did his engineering, electronics and telecommunication from Amravati University in 1995. Sir specializes in embedded system architecture design, kernel device drivers, product design, product documentation and technology study and commercialization. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. So, just small correction. I am not a founder, I am a founder member. So, we are a team of founders who founded this Elcom Innovations. Yeah. So, we are a team of technocrats who found this organization, Elcom Innovations, which deals in the technology of defense communication. So, I am here to invite you to join Elcom Innovations as an intern, as an employee. And before I move on to what we do and where we will be working on, let me talk about the importance of industry internship here. You did your +2 in science, and then you chose to go for engineering. So why do you chose to go for engineering? Any guesses or any thoughts? You choose to go for engineering because it gives you a specialized learning curve to your growth. So you choose engineering, which is an application of science. So it enhances your knowledge to apply the whatever you learn in science to the industrial approach. So once you graduate, so what will you do? What are you aspiring for? To go to industry, earn respect, and good livelihood, good life. But if you blindly go to the industry, is it sufficient? If you do not have sufficient skill set, there remains a gap when you go to the industry. So this gap is what this industry internship program will fulfill, bridge. Industry internship prepares you in advance for the successful career in industry. Like engineering teaches you about the application of science, in similar way, industry internship provides you with a growth path from engineering graduate to industry professional. Internship gives you direction to your thought process towards the applicability of the theoretical knowledge into the practical one. During internship, you interact with industry professionals, experts, stalwarts. These interactions, their talk, ignites the kind of interaction, thinking process in your mind, triggers the hidden talent in each and everyone. Interaction, discussions, meeting, preparing reports during internship improves your personality, enhances your confidence to face real life situations, enhances your decision making prowess, improves your dressing sense, improves your communication skills. It provides exposure to the real world, sharpens your knowledge, fine-tunes your goals. Internship equips you just not more than technical skills. Internship helps you gain a competitive edge over the others, helps you determine your interest, create new interest, redirect your interest. It fine-tunes your interest. It provides with kind of feedback to you to explore your gaps, missing gaps between industry, jumping to the industry, and gives you feedback to prepare for industry. It teaches you about importance of work-life balance. So it is very important to offer industry internship. So now coming to LCOM, at LCOM Innovations, we work for design, development, and production of electronics and communication products for defense applications, such as signal intelligence solutions, electronic warfare solutions, electronic support measures. We design command and control systems for various missiles programs like medium-range surface-to-air missiles, long-range surface-to-air missiles, LRSAM, QRSAM. There are a lot of missile programs going on in defense. So we design command and control systems for these solutions. We design vehicle communication systems for defense equipments. For example, we design communication systems for tanks, army personnel carriers, intercom system for ships. We design navigation systems, stabilization platforms for all these defense vehicle equipments, stabilization platforms for guns. We work to strengthen the defense industry infrastructure and make our country self-reliant. So if you at all join us for internship or employment, you will be working on various technologies. So some of the technologies are SDR-based predictive analysis. SDR is basically software-defined radios. So who are doing engineering in electronics and communication, they must be knowing this jargon. So we are working on SDR-based predictive analysis technologies, jamming, anti-jamming systems, drone detection and anti-drone detection systems, tactical communications, dismounted soldier applications. So there are some areas where you will be working as. So I request you to attend our internship program. So we will be coming here, not this week, but end of the April we will be here. So we will be looking for bright students who are interested in doing technological innovations for the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We also have with us Mr. Sagar Singhal, Associate Vice President, Amity Innovation Incubation. We would like sir to please address the audience, sir.
So before handing over the mic, may we request you all to kindly welcome Amity Innovation Incubator participation in Internship Fair 2023. So they are very our own Amity Innovation Incubator. So can I have a big round of applause, my dear students? To let you know, it is one of the pioneering concepts that we have in Indian universities. And Amity Innovation Incubator being very young, they are really doing great. Generated almost 4,000 plus of employment till date. The patents are, I think, around 300 plus patents that they have. And more relevant information for you is that year on year, for past 5 years, they have been taking our students as intern. They have multiple startups which are incubated in the premise, and they take our students to work on the latest of the technology, as the startups would be working on the latest of their ideas and the technologies. So with a round of applause once again, may we thank them for being there with us and giving us a bag full of opportunity even this year. So I request you to kindly address the gathering, and thank you. Also to mention, Mr. Sahil is here. He is our alumni, very own alumni, and he has been bridge and instrumental in making the opportunities available to the students.
Will you please stand, please? Yes, he is our alumni. He was sitting in front of, like you, some few years before. And now he is handling many startups his own with single-handed. So thank you, Sahil. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm Sagar. I represent Amity Innovation Incubator. And as you know, we have our building at the Amity Extension campus. Feel free to visit us anytime. Like sir mentioned, Sahil interned with us initially, and then he got into a full-time role, has been with us for 5 years now, handles the entire technology infrastructure I think he also pursued BTech from Amity, right? Yeah. And currently he handles a portfolio of 20 of his own startups and the entire technology infrastructure of the incubator. He also developed a proprietary solution called incubation management system, via which we manage all the incubation programs. So kudos to him. I hope leading the way that he's paved his path, many of you will be inspired to visit us at the incubator and take up an internship. We broadly work in three areas. One, events that we do to inspire the youth to take up entrepreneurship. Second is incubation, where we incubate registered companies and help them scale up from 0 to 1. And third is the investment section, where we help companies who are already established raise funds. So these are the three broad areas, and you're more than welcome to apply for internships in any of these three areas. Beyond that, we have a portfolio, a sector agnostic portfolio of around 100 companies, many of which are at a revenue stage of 20 lakh, 30 lakh per month. And they also time to time require interns, bright interns like you. So in case you're looking for a specific internship with a particular sector or a particular segment or a particular company, we'll be happy to make that connects as well. Most of these companies sit at the incubator. Some of them are virtually incubated, but nonetheless, this would be an enriching experience, I can promise. With the Modi government also now pushing so much focus via different ministries in the space of entrepreneurship, a lot of exciting things are happening in this ecosystem. And I believe this is a good opportunity for you to at least dabble some of the concepts of entrepreneurship via this internship program. Beyond that, if you want to start up something of your own, this is again a good opportunity. Feel free to come to us. We'll help you start that as well. And I think beyond that, we'll be happy to share our coordinates with you. Otherwise, you can just walk in. It's your campus, it's your incubator, and we'll be happy to have you at some point. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sagar. So, my dear students, on the third day, second half, stay tuned. More announcements to come in. Mr. Sahil is going to talk to you about the different startups that are giving opening for internship opportunities. So you can mark your calendar, the day 3, that is 5th of April, starting 2 o'clock at Amity Innovation Incubator. We have the internship drive by number of companies. So that number would be actually revealed by Mr. Sahil in a short while. Thank you.
Now, may I request Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, and Senior Amity team to present mementos to our esteemed guests, and request the guests to kindly step forward for the presentation ceremony. Mr. Vinay Kaushik, CHRO Newburgh Engineering Limited. Mr. Balbir Singh, Director, Bambra Construction Private Limited. Mr. Prafulla Sarode, CTO, Elcom Innovations. Mr. Harsh Jain, Head Talent Acquisition, India and APAC, Epic Software.
Can we now please have Ms. Gopadas Gupta, General Manager.
So before we conclude this ceremony, I would like to make an official announcement of appreciation for my team. At various conferences, I have received lot of applause and lot of appreciation from head of the department regarding the industry forums conducted by us. And I owe all that to my team. So I take this opportunity to applaud and present a small token of appreciation to my team. Very well said. If you want to walk faster, walk alone. But if you want to walk longer, walk with the team. So here I am with my team. May I request our head of the institution, Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, sir, to kindly do the honor, and may I request the HODs to join us in appreciating my team. Ms. Gopa Das Gupta, General Manager, Corporate Resource Center. May I request Natasha ma'am, HP Singh sir, Rai sir, Tomar sir to kindly join us. Let the clap go on. Let the applause be there. Dear students, these are behind the scene. Thank you so much, sir. Can we now be joined by Ms. Anju, Mr. Alok Kumar Tiwari, Senior Manager of Corporate Resource Center. Thank you so much. Can we now have Ms. Anju, Manager of Corporate Resource Center? I should also take this opportunity to tell you Mr. Alok is single point of contact for mechanical and civil engineering and electrical. And Anju is single point of contact for CSC and IT and AI. Sorry, CSC and AI. Thank you, team, for being there. May I now request Ms. Priyanka Singh, Manager, Corporate Resource Center. She is the single point of contact for information technology. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. So, my dear students, may I request CRC team to kindly join us on the dais for a photograph with the industry leaders. May I request industry leaders to come forward?
So, you know that this is the team CRC, but again, without leader, it is not completed. Now, I'll request our head of the departments to just have a token of appreciation for Dr. Madhuri.
May we have a big round of applause, students? Do we need internship and placements? Then loud. A big, more louder applause. Can we have a photograph?
So now for the vote of thanks. I'm sure all of you are pretty hungry now. So, but then this is a ritual which we have to follow, and we will request all the students who have been wonderful audience till now to stay put for a couple of minutes before finally wrapping up the session. So, students, now I think we have had a very exciting deliberation from the area of panel that we had today. And I think all of you realize that how important summer internship is for you. And it is very closely linked with your campus placement also. I keep telling you all the time that you as fresher, this internship experience that you have, that you are soon going to have in the summers is of extremely important, great importance for you, because in your CV, it has to be updated with the work experience that you have during summer internship. And when you sit across the table for campus placement, that is the only thing you have in your CV, along with your other experiences of trainings and other projects that you have done, which helps you to get a excellent placement opportunity and also campus placements at the end of the interviews. So I'm sure all of you know, and great to see a good attendance today and a very great participation from all of you. So thanks to you, first of all, to be here to help us make the session very successful, and we look forward to such interaction with days to come and such great participation from all of you, like we have had today. So now, for vote of thanks at the outset, I, on behalf of the organizing team, which is Corporate Resource Center, would like to thank our respected founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, respected Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, and dynamic Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mrs. Balwinder Shukla, ma'am, for providing this platform to the students and for such interaction with industry stalwarts like we had today. Very sincere thanks to Mr. Anil Srivastava, who joined us online from Open Health System, Mr. Kishore Narang, who was visiting Amity for the first time, and he is looking forward to have some excellent interns from this team, both postgraduate and graduate, for long-term as well as short-term opportunities. Mr. Pramod Kumar, Vice President, Tech Mahindra, Mr. Vinay Koshik, CHRO of Newburgh Engineering, Mr. Balbir Singh, Director, Bamra Constructions India Private Limited, Mr. Praful Sarode, CTO Elcom Innovations. We have our long-standing association with Elcom Innovations, and we look forward to to take our association further with the defense technology stream also in our association. Mr. Harsh Jain, Head of Talent Acquisition of Epic Software. Harsh has always been a great industry patron, has always welcomed our students for internship as well as campus placements. So thank you all for sparing time on a Monday morning to be here with us. So can we have a round of applause, the last one? Sincere thanks to Dr. M.K. Pandey, Joint Head Asset, for his constant guidance. Very special thanks to the MCs and the student coordinators for working very hard behind the scene, for helping us putting up this session so meticulously. So thank you. Thanks to our music man. And now Jay Surya has become our official music person. Thanks, Jay, for this music. Thanks to the faculty members, to the head of the departments for motivating their students for joining today. Huge thanks to our administration team, who, as always, has helped us to put together the session and to conduct the session so meticulously. Last but not the least, the entire team of Corporate Resource Center to support in everything. Okay, so one more last thanks to the students, to the student participants who are here. I'm so glad to see all the students. I'm so glad to see all students formally dressed and all students maintaining silence, asking good questions. Please give us this support in times to come, because CRC's, CRC's functioning cannot happen without your participation. All right. So please keep giving us this motivation to go forward and to do good work in times to come. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, at 2 o'clock, we are requested to be reassembling over here. We are about to start our Tech Mahindra internship drive. Mr. Amit Dubey, Mr. Vinay Sharma, and Ms. Nupur will be coming from Tech Mahindra, and they'll be hiring our students on very latest technology, what they people are going to implement it over there. So they generally hire our 20 to 25 students. So you all have to be here by 1:45. I'll request you. Thank you so much. Now may we request our panelists to just accompany us for the lunch. Thank you so much. Thank you, our HODs. Thank you, students.
So students, I can see your camera all flashing onto the screen. Very important. Kindly mark your attendance. Kindly scan the code, and we will be seeing you again at 1:45 sharp at the same venue for Tech Mahindra Internship Drive. Thank you for joining us.